What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Game 2 of our Double Dip here at the Golden Dome Athletic Center in downtown New York, New Jersey. John Heffernan with the call tonight. Scarlet Raiders men's basketball is officially underway. It's the Profs of Rowan University out of Glassboro, New Jersey, winning the tip. Rowan in the New York City yellow cab yellow. And the Scarlet Raiders in the home white and red. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. Got a very vocal Rowan bench, which is about 9 inches to my left. You get it, maybe, I'm not sure how it sounds on your end, but I'm guessing you're going to get a little, I don't know, flying the wall kind of view into this Profs coaching staff, and let's name them while we're talking about them. How about that Eric Brennan getting the Profs in Sweet 16 in his first year, this being his third season. The former Kutztown MVP on the hardwood and the graduate of Kutztown as the head coach. Assistant coaches Ryan Thompson, Jared Price, Marco Penovic, and Tyler Hines. Captain Skip Burton, their leading scorer is Taz Kenny and Chris McCarron and Bryson Williams to round out the foursome, wearing the C on their chest. Literally, figuratively, not literally. And for the Scarlet Raiders, their head coach Joe Loughran, assisted by Kurt Maloney, Derek Alexander, Fatine Belfield, Tyler Ofray, Tyrone Bowens, and Alex Douglas is the grad assistant. Nice backdoor reverse from the sophomore, Elijah Brown, 6'4", out of Franklin, New Jersey. That was just gorgeous, folks. Let's be honest. Three-pointer, not gorgeous. Pulling down the rebound was number 22, Ife OK Byron. Out on the floor for the Scarlet Raiders, we got Raheem Murray, along with number 21, Greg Jones, with the basketball right now. Starters, Will Nito, number 15. Number 2, it's Aiden Brown. And finally, Elijah Brown. Nito. It's a Nito pass right there to Elijah. And Rutgers now takes the lead 4-2. John Heffernan with the call. Thanks so much for joining us, everybody. And happy St. Valentine's Day to one and all on our last home broadcast of the season. Can you believe that? The follow is good. That's just a big boy move right there from the number 0. Kamai Orange. Orange, you're glad you tuned in to check out a little Kamai. Kamai, the 6'3" freshman out of Alden, Pennsylvania. Man, kid's got some hops, I'll tell you that right now. And it's all even at 4. I like this battle right here between Ito and the big fella, number 10, Khalil Baker. Baker is a load. I mean that in the utmost compliment. Just nimble on his feet and like a linebacker out there. 6'6" junior, 245 out of Hackensack. And he's going to be nasty tonight for Nito to contain.
Yo, you two, be aggressive offensively. Let's go.
The guy, and you saw his quickness and athleticism. Drawing the foul, and Baker now on the line. Hits the first. Baker this season shooting 63% from the line. And hits the second. Smooth as silk. Khalil Baker gives Rowan a 2-point lead. And man, we've got a back and forth affair already. I don't know if that made any sense, but there's the freshman, Orange. Scarlet Raiders moving the rock. Jones gets turned away. Looks to reverse it. Oh, but a beautiful follow by Nito. That's a good sign, folks, to see Will Nito getting going early. So, Rutgers now cuts the lead to 2. This kid Orange, though, man, I'm telling you, I'm impressed so far. We're barely 4 minutes into this thing. Like a savvy veteran out there for the Profs, and that's going to be poked away by Elijah Brown. So we'll stay the same way. Leading scorer for Rowan, Taz Kenny with just under 18 points a game. Ryan Williams averaging 16 a game. Baker just over 12 a game. And Baker's got the ball right now, kicks it to the freshman. And so much for my glowing commentary about Orange. I kid. Basketball's got a kind of game. You got to have a short memory. Orange was off on that shot, but has been impressive so far for the Profs. Nito loses the handle momentarily, maintains, gets to Murray. Murray rims it out. Offensive bound and a putback good. Count the basket. Elijah Brown, man, that's just beautiful to watch that. Brown, no hesitation. As he came down with the rebound, just went right up with it. Super good court awareness there. Got hacked on the way down and was able to come through, hitting a tough shot. And three-point play for Elijah Brown. Nice work, big fella. And that's going to give the Scarlet Raiders the 9-8 lead. Been a dogfight so far. We haven't even played 5 minutes. I'm liking the way this thing's shaping up. Excellent defense by Rutgers. As Baker couldn't hit. Murray now with a burst of speed towards the basket. My gosh, highlight reel from Murray. We've seen it all season long, folks. This is the strong that stirs the drink for the Scarlet Raiders. Took a big sip of a ice cream sundae, or ice cream soda, I should say, right there. Yeah, that was a sweet move. Murray averaging 15 points a game. That leads all Scarlet Raiders. Aiden Brown averaging 14 a game. Greg Jones after the turnover gets it back to Murray. A little double team there. It's going to leave Brown open, and he throws it away. A bit of a miscommunication. Perhaps it was the balloons in the corner. You know, this would be senior night for the Scarlet Raiders, as our women's team celebrated 4 seniors. Jalen Alston, Emily Lietis, Sine Brody, and Quinasia Felder as the Scarlet Lady Raiders. Is that a thing? Can I say that? Scarlet Raiders? Scarlet Lady Raiders? Yeah, why not? They lost to Stockton. Rowan, I should say. And no seniors on this men's team is my point, everybody. It just goes to show the youth movement that Joe Lockwood has put together. So they got off to a slow start, and that's a solid 3 from Bryson Williams. Bry, a 6'2" senior out of Magnolia, Delaware. Shout out Magnolia Bakery in New York City, one of my favorites. And foul called against the Profs, and it will go against number 33. There's Mike Perrone, 6'2" junior, 215 out of Maplewood, New Jersey. He attended Oratory Prep. Fancy. On the line for the Scarlet Raiders. Hitting the first is Aiden Brown. We got a couple of Scarlet Raiders coming in. Manny Rodriguez on the floor, in addition to Zakai Sylvester. Big 2 free throws by Aiden. And that will increase the Rutgers lead down to 2. Interested to see this kid McCarron out of Palmyra in Riverton, New Jersey, for the Profs. See the way, and I love that battle there. And ultimately won by C.J. Hayes. But Aiden Brown did his best defensively on that play, but what really impressed me about Hayes, his ability to protect the basketball. Despite coughing it up, he got it right back. Kids like Velcro out there with the ball. Now Brown now moving left to right. He looks. Matt Rodriguez feeds Nito, who can't hit. And we'll go back the other way. John Heffernan with the call. Thanks so much for joining us on our last home game of the year, 2025-2026. That's just a sweet stroke there from Williams. Peebo Bryson Williams. Rodriguez nearly loses it. I like the way Rutgers is moving without it. Good motion. Tough matchup there, and there's a double team. Kicking it out to the wide open Jones. Oh, played to perfection. Great job by number 34, Manny Rodriguez. He felt the pressure, sucked in the defenders, kicked it out to Greg, who hit it. Great job. Rutgers back up one. Here's the kid I wanted to see, and there you go. Living up to that reputation and the number 3. McCarron hits a 3. And the senior puts the Profs back on top. Nito pass was a bit low at the knees, below the knees of Nito. And jump ball is the call. Possession will stay the same way at 12:14 on the clock. Rowan up 18-16. Hey, big game for the Profs today as they continue to battle for a postseason berth. And I want to take you through the current standings in the New Jersey Athletic Conference. And that's going to go out of bounds. So, oh boy, a season for the ages for the Red Hawks of Montclair State. They are undefeated this year, 24-0. And not much more you can say about that. College of New Jersey, 18-6. They're 13-4 in the conference. Stockton at 11-6. Jersey City 10-7. Rowan 9-7. Kane 8-9. And on the bubble is Rutgers Camden. And of course, with just one more game after tonight, it's a big game for these Profs. Scarlet Raiders have just won one conference game this year. They're at 1-15. And on the outside looking in. So Rowan certainly has a lot to play for here tonight. Has knocking on the doorstep in addition to Camden, Ramapo. And, interesting that Willie P's men's team is at 3-14 this year in the conference, and the women are undefeated. Go figure. William Patterson women's basketball, unreal this year. Rowan with the 2-point lead and the basketball. As McCarron, the PG brings it past midcourt. It gives to Kenny. Another player I want to excited to see is number 2, Taz Kenny. 22 points in that loss in the last outing for the Profs. 3-pointer, no good. That was the loss to the College of New Jersey. And Eric Brennan saying, hey, I love the fight of the guys. They didn't give up, got off to a slow start. Beautiful. It's Zakai Sylvester. And Eric Brennan's going to call a timeout as Rutgers ties it up at 18. 10:54 on the clock here in the first half. John Heffernan with the call. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back with more Scarlet Raiders basketball after this. And we're back here live at the Golden Dome. So in that loss to the College of New Jersey, the final there was 80-77. Rowan losing by 3. It was Taz Kenny with 24 points. Putting together a strong second half rally. And the loss snapped the Profs' 5-game winning streak. Kenny scored 20 of those points in the second half in the Profs' last game. In the mid-range, off the mark, keeping it alive is Kenny. Another one off the mark. He's not going to go. That's going to go against Rowan. I think it's number 22. Indeed, it is. It's okay, Byron picks up the foul. Okay, Byron. Big boy, man. 6'8", 210 out of Sicklerville, New Jersey. With St. Augustine Prep.
Yes.
Raheem Murray, I'm looking for the trap there. Murray doesn't get fooled. He gets it back into the paint now. Was Elijah kicking it out for 3. And that's no good as Krish Patel has checked into the ball game for the Scarlet Raiders. And he misses his first shot. There's Taz. Taz just kind of knows for the basket, Taz Kenny. 6'1", 180 out of Lindenwood. Murray deals. Emrod over to Zakai. Zakai now to Elijah. Elijah, oh! Foul's going to go to, okay, Byron. Okay, Byron now. 2 quick ones on the big fella. That'll put Elijah Brown on the line for Rutgers. Elijah Brown is a 50% free throw shooter. How is that possible that he's only taken 4 free throws this season? That stat can't be right. Anywho, we're all leaving at 20, folks. And we got a good one brewing here at the Golden Dome. We are at the 9:30 mark. And that kid from the paint, man, he is just deadly. Great body positioning there by Khalil. And easy, too. Easy for me to say. Oh, backdoor pass is just off the hands of Manny. It was a good look there by Brown, but I don't know, they just weren't able to connect on it. So it's now 22-20, and Rowan will get it back. Taz Kenny going with the long sleeves. And maybe that's just his signature look. Long range 3 from the Prudential Center, and that one is good. Brian Williams. As they're out of Caesar Rodney High School. And Joe Loughran is going to call a timeout as the lead is now at 5 for the Profs of Rowan University down in Glassboro, New Jersey. 23,000 strong. Hey, we're going to take a quick timeout, everybody. We'll be back in about 60 seconds. Back here live at the Golden Dome, 8:45 remaining in this first half. It's Rutgers basketball. They trail by 5. Rutgers just won conference win this season. Looking to make it 2 here tonight. And there's the big fella with the big rebound. Baker, man, bake me a rebound as fast as you can. Khalil says yes, and that's going to go off the feet. Number 2, I believe, Tascani. No, I think that was, I believe that was Kamai Orange. Kamai Orange, man, that guy's been a lot of fun to watch tonight. Love his game, the freshman. There you go. Okay. Rutgers within 3. Pass in the paint, excellent defense. There he is again. Khalil, he's jammed up on that one. We'll stay the same way. 8:03 on the clock. Rowan 25, Rutgers 22. Three-pointer, yes. And from way downtown, that was number 5, Williams. It's just a deadly shot from the outside. Offensive rebound. Quick look to Nito. That was beautiful. Elijah Brown on his way down, he found Nito. Let's see the eyes. He just as easily could have gone right back up with that. Saw Nito with a little space and said, "Here you go, Will." Khalil gets double teamed. Excellent help from the Rutgers defense there. Nito, though, look at the bulwark. Bull and a China shot, man. That kid is tough to handle. Every team needs a guy like Khalil Baker, I'll tell you that. Nito, nice move. You see the quickness of that move from Nito, even despite putting the ball on the floor, which he chose to do, which is fine. Some guys wouldn't in that situation. But the quickness of that first step from Baker, from Nito, and his decisiveness, excellent defense by Rutgers. That's one element of Nito's game that's certainly improved this year. Decisive, fast, quick to the basket. And look at this, couple of baskets in a row. This time it was Sylvester. 6:30 on the clock. Rutgers within 2. Canny gives to McCarron. McCarron goes baseline. He's forced out. We'll stay the same way. Last touched by Rutgers. So Jones and Rodriguez will return. Outside of Khalil. How much good Khalil does way upstairs like that. But maybe it's clearing out the middle. And he did that. And a beautiful finger roll from Williams. And we've seen a little bit of everything offensively from Williams tonight. We've even seen a high school with 2 first names. That's not true. Caesar, Augustus Caesar, that's the last name. Caesar Rodney High School, to be exact, so I stand corrected on that one. Around the horn, Scarlet Raiders go. Jones kicks it. Driving the lane beautifully. Count it. What a basket there by Aiden Brown. And it looks like he was floating through the air and, said, I'm going to take this myself. A strong move. And, opportunity now for a 3-point play. Aiden Brown. Tip your cap to number 2 for the Scarlet Raiders. Very athletic play. Felt the confidence, aggressiveness, getting to the basket. Either get fouled or score. Both happened there. And Rutgers now within 1. And 2 very evenly matched teams. They're part of the blueprint here in 2025, 2026 for the Scarlet Raiders. That shot no good by Orange. Strong first halves, but don't have the horses or the, stamina, whatever, to keep up in the second. And that is a beautiful turnaround from Will Nito. Not a criticism. Just it's been the case. A lot of close games that Rutgers has been on the wrong end of. I think there are 5 games that maybe a combined 5 points this season. We could run through it. Well, I guess. not be thorough. Look at the exact nature. So the Ram Post 64 to 53. They lost to College of New Jersey 75-63. A little more than 4 points, but oh, here's a 2-pointer. William Patterson, Rutgers lost by 2, 65 to 63. Look at some other tight ones. They lost in double overtime to Kane, 72 to 68. So yeah, there you go. Some tight games this year. Lost by a point to Rutgers Camden, 59 to 58. So look, Joe Loughran has these guys working. They have bought in. Rodriguez hits. Timeout, Rowan. And look at this. Rutgers takes the lead off that field goal from Manny Rodriguez. 4:32 on the clock here. The Golden Dome Athletic Center. We're here in the first half of our NJAC Game of the Week. Rowan trails by 1. We'll be back with more right after this. Back live after the Rowan timeout. 4:30 on the clock. Man, we got a barn burner here, folks. 35 to 34. Rutgers has reclaimed the lead. And Rowan now. There's a 3. I don't know if I'm crazy about that 3. I guess if he had made it, I would have been. And Rodriguez gets fouled. No, you have what, 15 seconds on the shot clock after a timeout. That's what you're doing. Maybe that's what Brennan drew up. I don't know. What do I know? Rodriguez on the one. Vito returns. Rodriguez shooting 49% of the charity stripe this year.
Who was it on?
There you go, Manny with the second. And now a 3-point lead for Rutgers. And it's going to be the same wave. Under 4 to go. Taz, Kenny. Shot clock running down. Desperation 3, no good. Rodriguez with the rebound. Excellent defense once again. Joe Loughran. Specialty. A traveling violation called against Rutgers. So Baker returns along with McCarron. Turnover. Now Rutgers going to give it a go. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Rodriguez has been tough ever since coming into the ball game. C.J. Hayes gives it to Baker, back to Hayes, being guarded by Jones. Hayes gets turned away, good help by Nito. Again, the shot clock winding down. Oh, God, just swallowing that like the... Oh, that was just beautiful. What's the name of that whale from the Moby Dick? I mean, what a dirty, dirty defensive work by Aiden Brown. I mean that a complimentary. Up ahead to Murray, and it's now 41-34. Rutgers with a lead. 2:38 remaining in the half. And let's go over some of these numbers. We're going to keep it right here, folks. So far. Sorry, we're going to pull these up real quick for you. I want to say hello. I haven't said hello yet. What's up, everybody? So here's the deal. For the Profs, leading the way with 15 points in this first half is Brian Williams. To go along with the 8 points from Khalil Baker. For the Scarlet Raiders, it's just a strong play. It's 1, 2, 3, 6, 7 different players in the scoring column. And Elijah Brown leading the way with 11 points, 8 for Nito, 6 for Manny Rodriguez. Now let's go back to the floor. There we go. No one wants to see me anyway. 2:25 on the clock. Biggest lead of the night so far for Rutgers. And it's this relentless Rutgers defense. Nito, I like that matchup there. But Nito gets called for the foul. Getting the basket was Perone. 6'2" junior out of Maplewood. Oratory prep. Fancy. Perone, the junior, misses the first. Misses the second. That's huge right there. Murray to Aiden. Aiden gets some help. As far as that defense, no help for Aiden. Turned away Brown. McCarron gives to McCarty. Three-pointer McCarron, no good. So, Rowan's gone cold here. In the way, last couple of minutes, Murray, the quickness there is just gorgeous to watch. I mean, Murray, I can't say enough about this freshman. Just old soul. Works super hard. Baker gets turned away by Nito. Oh, gosh. Talk about just muscling that one in there. What's there not to like about Khalil Baker's game? Traveling violation, turnover Rutgers. Relax. A lot of chirping going on. Well, I wouldn't necessarily say chirping, but let's take a look at some of these numbers as we're under a minute to go now. Another whistle, another foul. It's going to go against Rutgers. Number 21, Jones. So look at this. Look at this. This is very telling. Rutgers is 17 of 25, shooting 68%. My God. As the first free throw is no good. That was Williams. And Rowan is 15 of 35 for 43%. Rowan 4 of 14 from 3. Rutgers 1 of 6 from 3. Rutgers has been perfect from the line tonight. Perfect 8 of 8. And there have been 9 lead changes in this first half. Second free throw is good. Man, we're getting the game of the season so far. Rutgers has blocked 3 shots as well. Going back door. Somehow Nito gets a hold of it. Murray now being guarded by McCarron. Good matchup. Murray with a one-handed feed. Rodriguez misses. Look at the strength of Nito. Jump ball. Good job by Will Nito. Getting tangled up with Nito. It was Perrone. Mikey Perrone. 6'2", 215. That's a big physical Rowan team. Backyard brawl style. You got the pit colors too, so you know it makes sense. So those I don't know what I'm talking about. Pitt, West Virginia, backyard brawl, an annual affair between those two legendary football programs. I don't know if they do it in basketball, but anyway, that's what I think. I remember. And the reverse force shot there by Kenny, no good. And at the horn, no. Look at this though. Rutgers has been impressive. 43-38. That's a 5-point lead for the Scarlet Raiders. We just went over the numbers with you, so I'm going to leave you alone. And we'll be back here in 15. I mean, I don't know. Is there anything else I can talk about? Oh, senior night, but there are no seniors because Rutgers is young. We're going to let the cheerleaders take over. And I don't know. I'm going to go get a Gatorade or something. Here are the cheerleaders. Okay. So, folks, we'll be back with more in 15 minutes. Second half action coming up. Don't go anywhere. We got a good one. Back after this. And we're back. And yes, we are back here live at the Golden Dome Athletic Center, downtown Newark, New Jersey. NJAC Game of the Week, Rowan visiting from Glassboro University. I'm sorry, Rowan University visiting from Glassboro, New Jersey. And Rutgers, Newark, the home team today. Live coverage on Raider Vision and YouTube. John Heffernan with the call. Second half action underway. We got a good one, folks. Buckle up. Rutgers with a 43-38 lead. Greg Jones on the floor. And a steal by Orange. And the lay-in is good. Kamai Orange setting the tone here in the opening minute for the Profs. Murray for three. No. Oh, look at that rebound. Look at that rebound. Nito can't finish. Slow to get up is Elijah Brown. Elijah just skied to pull that one down. And it looks like he's favoring that left ankle. Oh, no. Maybe he came down on someone's foot. He waves the coaching staff off. Says, I'm staying in. Scarlet Raiders looking for their second conference win of the year. They have been snake bit. That is for sure. Joe Lochran telling me we sleptwalked through that first half. In their last outing against Ramapo, a 64-53 loss. Both these teams coming off losses. To be exact, Rutgers' last win coming against Jersey City on January 28th. And prior to the loss against the College of New Jersey on Wednesday night, the Profs had reeled off 5 in a row. Their last win coming at home against Ramapo on February 7th. That was a 10-point victory, 73-63 the final. Manny Rodriguez kicks it out, and Patel in the ball game to start this second half. Patel, known for his three-point shooting, gives to Murray. Shot clock at 4. Oh, the fadeaway! Gorgeous shot by Raheem Murray. It's back up to a 5-point lead. Nice screen. Good ball movement. Kenny, slow first half. And fouled on the play was Mikey Perrone, the Oratory Prep kid, who will go to the line on the shooting foul. Nito collects his second. And Perrone, the junior guard, scored 20 points in a win at Ramapo back on January 10th. He was 2 seasons in Susquehanna prior to transferring over here to Rowan. 1,000-point guy in high school. 4-year starter at Oratory Prep, no small feat. Raheem Murray now being guarded by Taz Kenny, leading scorer on this Profs team. Rodriguez can't convert, but what a strong offensive rebound by Murray, and muscles it in for 2. Lead back at 5 for the Scarlet Raiders. Perrone kicks it to Will. Orange now. Underneath to the big fella. Look at the spin move from Baker, way off the mark. Rebound, Aiden Brown. Here comes Aiden. Krish Patel. No relation to Cash, but looking like an undercover agent there on that pass. 1, 2, 3. Count the basket. Patel to Brown to Nito. 3-point play, Will Nito. Everything going Rutgers' way, despite that early turnover to start the second half. Rutgers has responded beautifully. As Nito go to the line to shoot one. Can't convert. That's a three from the Prudential Center by Kenny. Way down sound. Kenny now, after just 2 first-half points. Can you believe that? That one's thrown away. Kenny now with 5, and he gets it back. Perone for 3. No good. Baker fights with Nito. Baker comes up with it. Count it. It was Nito on one end, and now it's Kenny on the other. I'm sorry. Baker on the other. But speaks volumes about that Rutgers defense, holding Kenny to 2 points in that first half before the 3 he just hit moments ago. Baker now with 10 points, now looking to make it 11. And it's good. Baker 2 rebounds away from a double-double in the opening 5 minutes of this second half. 17 points for Williams. He's the one picking up the slack here tonight for the Profs. Patel. Nice pass inside. Oh, gorgeous! Undercover from Krish Patel. And look at that. Now that's just vintage Canny right there. Taz Canny with a all-world move to pull Rowan within 2. Timeout, Newark. Folks, let's go over some of these numbers. 13 points for Baker. Go along with 8 rebounds. We just mentioned that. 17 for Williams. My God. 6 for Orange. And for the Scarlet Raiders. Frustrating. Trying to pull up these stats. Apologies for keeping you waiting, but what are you guys doing? Anyone going to dinner tonight? A little St. Valentine's Day dinner? I guess the restaurants will be packed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 Scarlet Raiders in the scoring column. 11 points for Elijah Brown, 10 apiece for Nito and Murray, 5 for Aiden Brown, 6 for Manny Rodriguez, 3 for Patel, 4 for Sylvester. Greg Jones with 3. Leading the way for the Scarlet Raiders with 6 rebounds is Elijah Brown. 4 rebounds away from the double-double. Rutgers shooting 63% on 21 of 33 from the field. That just tells the story right there. Rampo 19 to 42 for 45%. And Rutgers 8 of 9 from the free throw line. Patel off the mark, just a little too far. He had a good look. Patel's going to get called for the foul. Patel picks up his first. That's the 3rd team foul. Aniel Fred in the ball game for Rutgers. He's taking Baker, and it's going to be an offensive foul called against Baker. So Aniel Fred, I like that switch there by Joe. Fred obviously brings size at 6'7". The freshman out of Camden, New Jersey, is the latest player tasked with taking on Baker, but now Baker's taking on a seat as he will come off for another large individual. That's Xavier Villar, number 22-6'4" out of Belleville. Manny Rodriguez can't hit. Villar brings down the rebound. Oh, look at the crossover there by Kenny, but he comes up short. Kenny, not Kenny-esque tonight. Murray has that swatted away with a foul called. Man, oh man, we got just a vintage N-Jack war. Saturday, 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 Saturday. Saturday is all right, all right. Ooh. Big fight out here tonight. I mean, dog fight. As Murray hits the first. Just physical game. Murray hits them both. Two big free throws right there from Murray. And that's his first two free throws of the evening. Kenny. It's tapped away by Rutgers. Will stay the same way as McCarron looks to check in for the Profs. He'll have to wait. Williams, the leading scorer tonight, is off the mark. Excellent defense, Rutgers. Patel through the legs, gains the front court. Murray now back to Krish. Krish puts on the brakes, comes back the other way, into the corner. Rodriguez turned away. Murray now left hand, finds Patel. Patel, nowhere to go. Murray, long range bomb. It finds its mark. Raheem Murray gives Rutgers a 7-point lead. And this Rowan bench is a lot quieter than it was in the first half, I gotta say. Off the mark from Kenny. It's ice cold. Timeout. No timeout. McCarron into the ball game. He replaces Orange. Rutgers looking to play spoiler tonight. Adiel Fred can't hit. Kenny runs into a double team, pulls away. Fred tries to help. And that's thrown away by Taz Ganny. CJ Hayes, 6'3" sophomore out of the Windy City, Chicago, Illinois, into the ballgame for the Profs. Rowan currently sitting in 5th place in the New Jersey Athletic Conference. It's the top 6 that get in. One more game for both of these teams after tonight. Murray over to Elijah Brown. Aiden gives to Raheem. 5 of the shot clock. Smacked away. And shot clock violation called against Rutgers. Excellent defense by Rowan again. PG1, McCarron gives it to Hayes. Back to Maharan. Hayes drives, slashes to the basket. Oh, it's just a world-class move by the sophomore out of Morristown, New Jersey. Patel for 3, quick release, good. 3-point goal. That's the second of the ball game. Rutgers up 8. Good job by Manny. Manny all over him like a wet blanket. Some separation created by Hayes, and he'll get fouled. That will be Rodriguez. That's his first. Hayes makes it 60-53. Murray. Aiden Brown now with the left hand. He's going to be fouled by the big fella, Xavier Villar. I'm sorry. What am I talking about? Xavier Villar is not in the game. I apologize. It's that was Ife Byron, the junior 6'8" out of Sicklerville. He's the tallest guy on this props team. Off the miss comes Williams. He's going to go coast to coast, get fouled. Gets to the basket. Foul called.
That foul number 24 by Gabe Murray is first. Team's fifth.
Williams with 17 points. Murray up ahead of Patel. Murray through the legs, moving to his right, hands off to Aiden. Elijah now. Krish Patel being guarded by Williams. This kid Patel, he's really just getting so much more confident. The freshman out of Old Bridge, not the biggest guy on the floor, but he's fearless. Going through a sea of defenders. Drawing the foul, will put Krish on the line. Krish hits the first. That's just the second free throw of the season for Patel. Has a couple of props come back on the floor. Baker, Orange, Kenny, Hayes, McCarron. Good help by Manny. Hesitation. And the follow is good.
Great job, CJ.
That's CJ Hayes. Just patience, patience, patience. Body positioning. Great job by Hayes. Three-pointer. Finding his range is Krish Patel. His third three of the night. 7-point lead for Rutgers. Baker with the spinorama. And he'll be fouled by Brown.
That foul number 24, Manny Rodriguez. That's his second. Team 6.
Khalil Baker and a hack and sack. Misses the first. Baker had 15 rebounds and 13 points on February 4th against Kane. Also back-to-back 17-point, 11-rebound performances against our Scarlet Raiders on the 17th of January in Montclair State on the 21st. Season high is 19 points against Montclair on 8 of 16 from the field. Baker was 2 years at Georgian Court. And a 1,000-point high school guy. Raheem Murray, 8-point lead. 10-minute mark. Taz Canny. Now it's McCarron back to Canny. Canny with a hesitation. Great defense by Elijah Brown. Nice look into the paint. The fadeaway is good. CJ Hayes. Murray gains the front court. Murray with the right hand. Now to the left. Back to the right. The Magician finds Nito. Offensive board. Put back no good. That first shot blocked on the Sylvester offering. Good stop there for Rowan. Turn around. Looking for Baker was CJ Hayes. It's going to be out of bounds. Rutgers ball as Aiden Brown returns. Turnover, costly boys. Here comes Rowan. Cut the lead to 4 or more on this possession. We shall see. As we're down to the final 9:08. Rutgers looking to play spoiler tonight. Canny, 3, yes. Taz Canny. Big 3-point goal. And it's now a 3-point lead for Rutgers. Timeout called by Joe Loughran. We'll be back with more Scarlet Raiders basketball live on Raider Vision right after this. And we're back here live at the Golden Dome. Man, what a game, what a game, what a game. Nito finds. Look at Nito getting the offensive board. He's fouled on the play. Baker, I think that's his 4th. No, assist. That is his 4th. I was right. Only says 3 on the board. To change that. Baker's going to take a seat with 4. Four-point lead. Taz Canny. Over to Orange. Orange, quick look. Turn around, good, beauty, beauty. That's gorgeous. CJ Hayes. Off the feed from Canny. Bang, bang play. Props within 2. Aiden loses the handle. Diving is Rodriguez. Where's the whistle for? I guess he stepped on a line. Props basketball. 8:03 remaining. Good ball movement here. CJ turnaround, no good. Rebound, Sylvester. Oh, great anticipation by Canny. Answering back with a smack of his own was Sylvester. A little patty cake going on down there. Heads up play by Zakai as Murray returns. Ooh, who's over the limit? Uh-oh. Rutgers is over the limit. 17 fouls, Canny on the line. Taz, one of the captains on this team. 1,000 career points for Canny against Montclair back in January. Scored almost 2,000 in high school. State scoring champion. 2020 in high school, over 25 again. Put back is good. Kenny also had 53 points in high school. This is Maple Shade. The business major. All business here the last couple of minutes for the Profs. Three-pointer no good. Rebound Orange. Turnover. Big break as Murray's going to take it himself. Beautiful play. The thoroughbred. Raheem Murray lays it in, and it's a 6-point Rutgers lead. 6:35 on the clock. Nito's going to get called for the foul. Uh-oh. That's his fourth. He's one away from going bye-bye. That's rough. First shot now good. Elijah Brown returns along with Baker. So one more. Perron returns. Or McCarron, I'm sorry. McCarron replaces CJ Hayes. Perron also on the floor for the Profs. Aiden Brown finds Rodriguez. Off the mark. Canny with a rebound. Canny for three. No. With authority, Elijah Brown slams it home, and it's 73-66. Timeout, Rowan. Off of that miss by Canny. He is 1 of 3 from three-point range tonight, 3 of 8 from the field, shooting 37% for 7 points, 19 for Williams, 14 for Baker. For the Scarlet Raiders. 11 for Elijah Brown. Nito with 10. 17 Murray, 5 Elijah. Back live at the Golden Dome. Baker will go to the line after getting fouled. Joe Lochran does not like the call. 1-1. Good jump ball. It'll stay the same way on the arrow possession. .5:14 to go. 6-point Rutgers lead. Rowan with the ball. Baker gives to Williams. Williams, count it. 3-point play for Bryson Williams.
That foul number 23 Sakai. Sylvester is second. Team is over the limit.
Williams with 19 points tonight. 22 points for Williams.
Go, go!
Here comes Murray. Same way. Four-point Rutgers lead. Aiden Brown to inbounds. Finds Murray up top. Sylvester, turnaround. Brown, bang. AB. Huge basket. The mid-range is good. 4:30 to go. McCarron gets it back. Long range three, no good. AB with the rebound. AB slows it down. Gives to Manny Rodriguez. Been a complete team effort here tonight. Rodriguez, a foul away from the ball. It's number 3. McCarron. McCarron gets his first. And Rowan now with 17 fouls. It'll be a 1-1. Makes the first. Oh, rims out. Look at how Elijah Brown almost came down with it. Rutgers up 7. Foul on Elijah. Uh-oh. That's his 4th. Oh, boy. And on the line, it's going to be C.J. Hayes. Returning for Rowan. Ife Byron Hayes with his second out of Morristown. 31 points against Ramapo on January 10th. 17 points against Widener.
Go back door! Good, Mike. Good, Mike.
Raheem Murray is fouled by Kenny.
That foul's number 2, Taz. Canty, that's his second. Team is over the limit.
Baker returns. Stepping off is okay, Byron. One more shot from Murray.
Rebound. No rush, no rush. Hey,
5-point lead for Rutgers. Long range three for Kenny, no good. Rebound Murray. Murray with speed, takes it himself. Hop, skip and a jump for Murray. Timeout Rowan. Rutgers leads 78-71. 3:11 on the clock. We'll be back with more right after this. Mm. 3:11 remain in regulation. Rutgers with the 78-71 lead. John Heffernan with the call. As our coverage, Rutgers Newark basketball continues on Raider Vision. Same way, last touch by Rutgers. Tense atmosphere here on a Saturday night in Newark. Rutgers looking at play spoiler. Baker gets immediately double teamed. That's going to leave some space for Kenny, and he is just snake bit tonight. Rodriguez couldn't convert. The putback was no good. Rowan will hang on with possession. 2:52 to go. We're down at crunch time, folks. Every possession important here. Rutgers up 7. Long range three. Oh! You gotta be kidding me! Bryson Williams with the dagger. And that pulls Rowan within 4. AB now slows it down for Rutgers. Gives to Murray. Murray's going to be fouled by Hayes.
That foul's number 12.
Hayes picks up his second. And McCarron returns for the Profs. Hayes will take a seat. Murray on the line. Murray, 2 of 3 from the line tonight. And misses the front end of the one-on-one. And only 19 fouls for Rowan. That's why it was a one-on-one. shot no good. But Baker has fouled out of the game. Wow. 2:02 remain. A huddle by Rutgers.
That's what we had before. You have that 5? He has 5. Hold up. Official book. This is first down.
Discrepancy over the amount of fouls Baker has. This is the last thing we need here. I had 5 too. I got 5. Yeah. The officials asking me how many I had for Baker. I'm not going to get dragged into this thing. Really, the thing is you got to go to the official book. That's Chris Jennings being very thorough with his call. So Baker has, in fact, fouled out. Ultimately, Rowan's got to have their book. Somebody at the table taking their book. Either way, there was some back and forth as to whether or not Baker had 4 or 5 fouls. It's a mood issue now because Baker's out of the game. Your guy had 5? Yeah. So, okay, I just got confirmation from the assistant coach from Rowan that they, being honest as well, they had 5 for their big fella, Khalil Baker. First free throw is good by Sylvester. It's huge. It's 5-point lead now for Rutgers. And now it's 6. 2 minutes to go. Rowan with the ball. By Williams, fouled by Sylvester. Williams, 5 of 6 from the line tonight. Make it 6 of 7. 5-point game. Press being shown by Rowan. Timeout called by Aiden Brown. Rutgers ball, 1:44 to go. They lead at 80-76. We'll be back with the exciting conclusion to our Saturday night NCHAC Game of the Week. You're watching Rutgers Basketball Live on Raider Vision. Back after this. back here live at the Golden Dome. 1:44 remaining in regulation. Rutgers up 80-76. Scarlet Raiders gunning for their second conference win of the season against the Profs of Rowan University. Aiden Brown to inbound. Gives to Raheem Murray. Manny Rodriguez being guarded by Byron. Okay, Byron, I should say. Back door! Oh, the putback! Count the basket. Officials are going to talk it over. I don't know, is it goaltending? What was the call? They haven't decided, it seems. So Keith Davis. Chris Jennings out there as well. Now we're getting an explanation right now. Another play to review. That's the second of the game. Keith Davis, Chris Jennings. Powers as well out there, the officiating crew tonight. Looking at the replay. It's a big call right here with 1:31 to go. Rutgers with the slim 4-point lead. As the follow-up was good. So the question is, will a basket be taken away? It's the shot by Nito originally. You keep looking at it again and again. Shot by Nito. They're slowing it down to see if it was interfered with. I believe that was okay, Byron. We're going to have a call made right now. Basket is good. Basket is good. Chris Jennings just confirmed it. Huge, huge break for Rutgers. As a 4-point lead now becomes 6 with 1:31 to go. It'll be Rowan basketball. Or at least a 2-possession game. 6-point lead for the Scarlet Raiders. Chaz Canny gets it back. McCarron, Canny. Bry Williams, the turnaround, tough shot. Beautiful, over the top of Sylvester. 4-point lead, Rowan pressing. Murray through the legs. Murray gains the front court. Joe Loughran timeout with 1:01 on the clock. 4-point lead for Rutgers. As Kamai Orange returns. And Manny Rodriguez will go to the line. No timeout. Rodriguez now 3 for 3. Seven points make it 7 points. Oh, foul. Big call right here with 1 minute on the clock. It's going to go against Canny. Canny, 10 points tonight. It's going to be 2 as Rowan is over the limit. Elijah, big free throw right there. Rutgers leads by 6. Williams, head fake, threads the needle, no good. Rutgers basketball with 45.7 to go. Bodies collide. Orange getting tangled up with Murray. Rutgers is going to take a timeout. Full timeout, 45.1 to go. We'll be back with the final 45 after this. Check 1. Check, check, check. And we're back here live at the Golden Dome Athletic Center. Rutgers on the verge of a huge upset. They lead 84-78. 45.1 seconds to go, and an immediate foul on number 2, Aiden Brown. Brown now to the line. Missed the second. Three-pointer, no good. Stolen. Up and in. Big basket there by Perrone. Wow. And it's now a 5-point game with 29.6 to go. It'll be a full timeout. We'll be back with more after this. Check. Back here live at the Golden Dome, 29.6 to go. Rutgers with a 5-point lead and the basketball. It'll be Aiden Brown to inbounds. Maybe. Oh, no! Huge turnover on the inbound. Zakai Sylvester coughs it up. Might have been a little low, but you got to hang on to that. And a big break here for Rowan. There's plenty of time. Taz Canny not shot the ball well in the second half. Has that one partially deflected. The putback is good. Count the basket. Uh-oh. Mike Perrone, an absolute beast here in the second half. Perrone with his 6th point of the night, looking to make it 7. If Perrone hits here, it'll be a 2-point game with 17.8 to go. Another one down to the wire for Rutgers. Perrone 3-point play. Rutgers has got to focus. Can't let another close one slip away. Timeout, Rutgers. Rutgers, they have 1 timeout left. Rowan has none. No, that's Rutgers' last timeout, so no timeouts remaining. 17.8 to go. Rutgers with the 2-point lead. This could come down to this final possession. We'll expect a foul. We'll see how it all unfolds in 30 seconds. We'll be back right after this. Back here live at the Golden Dome Athletic Center. Rutgers calling their final timeout. They have the basketball with 17.8 to go. Rutgers 85, Rowan 83. Aiden Brown to inbounds. This is crucial right here. Interception still. Taz Canny ties the ball game. Another failed inbound, 2 in a row for Rutgers. And Canny, for all of his struggles here tonight, comes up with the biggest basket of the game. All even at 85. Put back. Fouled. I think he's fouled. He was fouled on the play. Rutgers will go to the line to win the game. Foul will go against Hayes. There is no time on the clock. They're going to take a look at it one more time. This is our 3rd replay of the game. Video review by the officials. And they're looking to see what time was remaining on the call. Folks, it's all come down to this. They're discussing it on the floor. And we're going to look at it one more time. Officials tonight, Keith Davis, Corey Power, Chris Jennings. One of the most exciting games we've had here at the Golden Dome in quite some time. All even at 85. Officials looking at it one more time. This final play. Officials continue to mull over this video replay. Referees, the officials talking it over. Okay, so 1 second is going to go back on the clock. 1.1 after the video review. And shooting 2, Aiden Brown. Aiden Brown tonight, 5 of 7 from the line. Biggest one of the night coming up right now. Deadlocked at 85. Oh! He hits it. Rutgers takes the lead. Checking in for Rowan. Williams. Rowan will have 1.1 regardless of what happens on this second free throw. Brown hits them both. 1.1 to go. Candy to inbound. Going for the touchdown pass. It's out of bounds. No time will come off the clock. But it will be Rutgers basketball. And that's going to do it. The final score, Rutgers 87. Another discussion on the floor by the officials. Perone is called for the foul, but now they're putting 0.3 seconds on the clock. So I got a little ahead of myself. But with Brown on the line, there should be nothing more than an afterthought. The way this thing's gone tonight, anything's possible. Brown once again, 87-85 Rutgers. 0.3 seconds to go. Not going to do it. The Scarlet Raiders finally come up when it mattered most here at the Golden Dome. The final 88-85, and the Scarlet Raiders pick up their second conference win of the season. This one on Valentine's Day, and a happy Valentine's Day indeed, as we're going to sit and talk things over with one of the players. Elijah.
No problem.
And we're back here live at the Golden Dome Athletic Center. There he is, ladies and gentlemen, our player of the game. I mean, 8 different guys in the scoring column tonight. A very well-balanced performance from you guys. Obviously, Raheem was doing Raheem kind of things. And, Elijah, I saw some fight in you tonight that I haven't seen in a long time. I mean, offensive glass, both ends of the floor, just committed defensively. You seem to will your way to the basket time and time again. 15 points. You were 2 or 3 rebounds away from the double-double. More importantly, you get a team win. How many games can you count this year that you lost? Camden in overtime by 1. Ramapo. I mean, the list goes on. What's it like to get this complete game victory here tonight?
It means a lot. It's the end of the season. We needed to finish off the season with a win to go into next season with some momentum. Coming into the game, we was told to be the more excited team to play, tougher team, and I'm pretty sure we showed that today.
Absolutely. Elijah, you're just a sophomore. Tell me about this young team. And you mentioned senior night. There are no seniors to celebrate. I mean, that sort of tells the story, right? A very young team. You guys have gone through some growing pains this year, but like you said, the future. And with 1 game left and you sort of out of the playoff picture right now, how good was it to play spoiler against this Rowan team tonight?
It felt great. We know they were fighting for a spot, so it felt good to, make them fight a little harder at the end of the season.
What's it like? I mean, what do you guys talk about in the locker room? And I'm sure it's different every game, but you've gotten off to some strong starts in the past. But when you hold a guy like number 2 for them, Taz Candy, to 2 points in the first half. I mean, he's their go-to guy. How important is it to buy into that sort of defensive mindset that we've seen all season long?
In halftime, we get told to continue to pressure, keep it up. Sometimes that doesn't hold up, but this game we did limit his shots, get the ball out his hands, and run him off the line. That's what we did.
Tell me a little bit about guys coming off the bench like Krish Patel had 2 or 3 huge threes in that game, and a little guy, but playing big and playing strong. Manny had some big moments in this game tonight. It was a total team effort. Talk about some of the pieces that came together tonight to make this happen. More importantly, a couple of guys that you'd like to maybe acknowledge.
I think it shows that we have guys that could play, whether they're at the end of the bench or they're the first man off the bench. He could come in, give us a spark, and maybe even end the game off for us. Chris, he hasn't got that many minutes, but he came in the game, gave us the spark that we needed. And Manny, he's just been consistent all season, even though they're both freshmen. It shows that they could both play.
Tell me a little bit about you now in your second year out of Franklin, New Jersey, and getting another year under your belt last year. How has that made a difference in your play this season?
It just helps me see the game a little different. For last year I was young, seeing first time in a college game, so I had to be a little more physical. This year I indulged that physicality, but I just think it shows. I don't know. I don't know.
Well, it shows a big win here tonight, you being the second leading scorer in the game tonight. Tell us a little bit about how you're doing, outside of basketball with school and getting your bearings here in the spring semester. How are things going for you off the floor?
They're pretty good. Grades always great. Basketball, school, it's a hassle to keep it, but it helps with your time management, and I'm handling it pretty well.
What was maybe one moment tonight that stands out as far as your performance is concerned?
My performance, my free throws. I made my free throws.
Yes, I think good. You're doing my job, or I'm not doing mine. Is more like it. You were on point. Let's just look at the final numbers. Do you remember?
I think I was 4 for 6.
You were 5 for 7 at 71%. I mean, those are huge, and you guys have not always, been great from the line this year. Yeah. And that I talked about it throughout the broadcast tonight. What a difference that made. And Valentine's Day, you guys going to be doing anything, going out tonight or doing anything? Or
Me personally, no, but I know I got a few guys that, they have their Valentine. They probably going to have some fun tonight.
I gotcha. Well, listen, man, your last home game, we look forward to much, much more in the future. 1 game left. What's the message going into the final game as we wrap up a 2025, 2026 year?
being able to continue this momentum into next year, since that we are a young team in the season with another win, and so that we're not holding up the season on some losses.
I got you. Sophomore Elijah Brown, he had a huge game tonight, 15 points to go along, nearly a double-double, 3 away, the 7 rebounds. Hey, man, more importantly, a big conference win. Congratulations, and we look forward to seeing you guys next year. Good luck in your last game on the road. That's going to do it from the Golden Dome Athletic Center. On behalf of Elijah Brown, I'm John Heffernan. Thanks to Mary Stadelman and God, I can't even speak. And Jalen Event. Have a great night, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. And let's go Scarlet Raiders. Good night.